great air drum solo brushes. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Real Techniques Blend and Blur brushes. Saw these at Ulta today and figured, why not? It says new, let's try it. So, the bigger one is for face, neck, and body application. And then the little one is for seamless liquid foundation over your face. They did have some smaller ones for like your eyes and contour, but I didn't get those because I just wanted to focus on the foundation aspect. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so right off the bat, very sleek, like feels really good in your hand. Like really good. So it has the name of what it is on the back. So this says all over, has the orange accent on the handle, and then of course the brush in the back. Kind of curves so it fits in your hand better. Feels really good. It's like a soft matte finish on it. Really good quality. Same thing with this one, except on the back it does say foundation. So these bad boys are $19.99 each. So set you back about 20 bucks. Not that bad considering some of the other brushes that look like this, the more expensive ones where they're like $100 and $200 each. So pretty good. So far I'm really impressed. Let's get into the bristles. So when I first saw these, they look really fluffy. And I thought, oh god, it's not going to work because the bristles are going to be spread out and not dense. So I thought it wasn't going to work. But now that I'm actually getting to feel it, they're very dense. They're very tightly packed. They're not loose like what I thought they were. So hopefully this works pretty well. Alright, you guys, so I took off all my foundation, still have the eye makeup on, and I'm going to start off with the First Aid Beauty Anti-Red Serum. I have really red skin, as you can see. I have something called dermatographism, so my skin is very sensitive. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. Rub that on there just to help the redness a little bit. And I do not rub this in all the way. I rub it in just enough, and then I will kind of let it absorb, like kind of soak into my skin. So normally if I'm getting dressed, I will go like brush my teeth or go pick out my clothes while this is soaking in. But to speed up the process, we're gonna use a fan. If you do not have one of these, this is like a freaking lifesaver. I'm trying to wait on something to dry. Like when I'm trying to wait on my eyelashes to dry, fan. It's amazing. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to use the foundation one first. Just to give this a fair test, I am going to spray it with the primer water from Smashbox. Just because that is what I do normally with all my brushes. So just to give it a true and tried fair test, I'm going to do what I normally do and see how it goes. And I normally put my product directly on the brush, and then I splosh it around. So first thing I'm noticing is that smear that eyeliner up. It is a little bit resistant to like flow with me. But hello coverage. If you watched my last video, you know I have trouble with my nose. So nose test. Do you hear these people upstairs? They're like yelling. Don't they know I'm filming? So it is a little big for the forehead, but I mean, it makes up for it in the nose area, but it still, you know, gets the job done. All right. So, initial thoughts, it kind of spread the foundation thinner than normal. I'm using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, which this is a sheer-ish foundation, but normally it covers my redness really well, because normally this is what I wear to go to a photo shoot, or, you know, if I have like an event or something, I will wear this because it does really good. And it spread it really thin. Let me go back over that area and see if that helps. It feels so weird to like drag rather than pat, because, you know, with beauty blenders, like I'm wanting to pat it. So it's getting there. But other than like that one little T-zone area that I have problems with, it did everything else really well. Another downside is it does get dirty. Since this is like a matte finish, the foundation does get off to the side there and on the matte. So it does get dirty pretty easy, but I'm sure you can just like clean that right on up. Yeah, so that just comes right off, so that's not a big deal. The brush itself, really smooth. When I first started using it, kind of felt a little bit of resistance, but I think the bristles got broken in enough to kind of flow with me a little bit more. Maybe it was just like that first initial use. So let's switch to a fuller coverage foundation and see if we can get any better with this. It's pretty good right now, but I want to push it a little further and see if we can get better. Alright, so our weapon of choice right now is the Born This Way by Too Faced Full Coverage. Alright, so I kind of cleaned the brush up a little bit. So here, and I only took off half of my face because I want to compare. Okay, so here we go. Okay, again, it did cover, and I think it did a little bit better with the full coverage foundation, because since you're like smearing and dragging it on, it is going to thin out your foundation. It's going to stretch it a little bit more. So my full coverage foundation ended up being like a medium coverage, and my medium coverage foundation ended up being a sheer coverage. So right now, the Too Faced is pretty much perfect coverage wise, because then once you put like concealer and powder and all that on top, it'll kind of cover everything else up. And I think the Too Faced did better than the HD. So I definitely say get a full coverage to use with one of these, because I think since the since the bristles are so dense and so compacted, it's like spreading everything out a little bit more thinner than what would normally happen. But overall, it feels really good. It's really nice, really luxurious, feels great in your hand. Overall, I say buy it. You know, it's 20 bucks, good deal, good coverage if you get the right foundation for it. I think it's worth it. So I give this a thumbs up, just like you should give this video. Alright, you guys, that is all from me today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Lets me know that you like these type of videos. If you have any more products that you want me to test, or if you want me to go back and get the contour and eyeshadow one, drop a comment down there and let me know, and I will be happy to review those as well. If you're not already, click that subscribe button, and you can click that little bell icon to get notified about when I post new videos. Stay up to date on all my craziness, because you know you want to. As always, guys, I love you, and I will see you soon. Mwah! Just drop it.
Where'd it go?
What was I saying? Oh, God. You know you love me. You know you care. So click my button so you can be notified about when I upload. Hairbrush. Hairbrush.